of people tell me that that's not a lot, that's just one basket, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, it's not a lot. But I'm also not a lot of people. I'm just one person. And this is just one day. You should see my entire year. Trash didn't come into existence like in nature, like all that. People litter one by one, right? Albeit we do it simultaneously, all of us. But imagine if we did the opposite, picking it up one by one. Maybe we can actually undo what we already did to the environment. And for those of you who seem pessimistic about the fact, oh, maybe it's not statistically or logistically possible, that is because you have already outsourced waste management to a government entity or private sector or whatever. You've been alienated from the concept of waste itself, so you don't feel like you have any control over it. You do have some control over it. You definitely won't be able to clean up every single piece of trash that's out there in the environment, but you can pick up the ones that you pass. You can prevent plastics from entering the environment by not littering, and you can reduce some of the trash that's already in the environment by picking up a piece or two and putting it in the trash can. So there are things that individuals like you and me can do. And you can get quickly discouraged if you compare your work to huge institutions or organizations and people like maybe William Slack, Sumai Watch, and other people who do these big impact stuff. They're cool, but don't let that undermine your potential as an individual to contribute, even though it's just a little bit. Pick up one piece of trash on your way to work, on your way to school. That's what I tell everyone. You don't have to be a cleanup nut like me. You don't have to, and not everyone can. But what you can do is, pick up trash that's around your area. And ultimately, what you can do is all that you must do. A lot of people tell me that.
That is something I agree with 100%. And that's all you really have to do. Big dude's not expecting perfection. And I take this in a religious kind of sense. Because, faith-based. But you do good for the sake of good. Every seed you plant, every seed of life that you plant is not just for you. It's for everyone else around you. The work he's doing is good. It provides life not just for him, but for everyone else. And if more people had that mindset, I'm thinking, honestly, the world would be a more beautiful place. I'm linking a lot of this to a sloth issue and a pride issue. Apathy, just laziness. I don't want to walk all the way over there, or I don't have to, or it's just one thing of trash, but that builds up. Just like you're saying, he's only one guy, but all that trash didn't get there just because one person threw it out. Several people have thrown it out over a period of time. We only got one earth, one mother. You get what I mean. But we're constantly choking her out. That's kind of wild when you think about it that way. The pride jazz is you're always thinking, oh, well, these other guys will take care of it. It's their job to do it anyways, so on and so forth. So you're going to make stuff harder for them because you're lazy or because you think you're better than. What's wrong with you, man? I don't really, and I'm not saying you even got to have the same mindset relatively, because it's about pushing beyond what, you believe anyways. I don't think or know or believe that just a little bit that I pick up is going to do a whole lot of difference. But regardless, I do it anyways. Reason 4, if other people are having the same mindset as me, maybe someday. And apparently there is. He's doing way more than I have ever done. I just see stuff on the ground and I'm just like picking it up, or I'd be like talking to the few peeps that I used to, talk to. I'd be like, yo, don't throw that on the ground. You picking it up, you throw it in their hands or throwing it in the trash. I got called a douchebag for that. But how is caring about my environment, caring about my community, or a community that I'm not even a part of, how is that a douchebag? I really want someone to explain that to me. I mean, we were young then, so I ain't even gonna really put it on them or anybody else like that. But I don't live here. You do. I care more about your community than you do. Make that make sense? Or I care more about how your jazz looks than you do. I mean, like, we need to do better. I hope we do.